All right, Coach Lyons, softball season underway now. You traveled down to Florida for a little sunshine and softball over the weekend, playing Young Harris, Valdosta, and West Florida. And let's talk about those games.
For us, it was just big for us to get out and play. With a very young team, the important part is we needed to get out on the field and we needed to play somebody else other than ourselves and kind of see, just to see where we were at and see what we needed to work on. I was very, very pleased with how we came out of the weekend. We went 2-4 on the weekend. Obviously, we would have liked to have won a few more games. Realistically, probably should have walked out of the weekend no worse than 3-3. We definitely let one get away. But, anytime you can go in and playing against the #1 team in the nation, the defending national champion, and in both games when you get down to the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning and it's a one-run game, you got to feel good about what you're doing. And so I was very happy with the progress that we made, and I look forward to this coming weekend for us to hopefully take that next step. I feel like we got better every day that we were there, and so I'm excited to see what kind of progress we can make this weekend coming up.
Did anybody stand out for you on the field this weekend?
I would say offensively, Courtney Hudgens had a great weekend. She started off her college career, she's leadoff hitter, and went out in her very first college game and was on base 5 times and scored 3 runs. In that first doubleheader against Young Harris, she scored 5 runs total. Just had a great weekend. Really kind of picking up where she'd left off in the fall. She had an amazing fall, and I think is going to be a very, very good softball player for us down the road. Kelsey Garza, another newcomer, had a very good offensive weekend as well. She's going to be one that we count on to be a run producer for us this year, and she had a very good weekend. Defensively, it all starts in the circle as far as softball goes with pitching. I felt like our pitchers got better every day. Hannah Gill, who returning starter from last year, pitched very good against Valdosta State, and then was lights out against West Florida, getting the win against West Florida. So with her pitching, and then Taylor Clifton. Taylor Clifton is one that is coming back to SAU after being kind of a year removed from the program, and coming off of shoulder surgery in December. She went out and pitched all 3 games, pitched an amazing game against Valdosta, giving us an opportunity, going into the 7th inning in a one-run game with, the #1 team in the nation. I'm very, very pleased with the work that she put in this weekend, and it really gives us, I think, a great 1-2 punch as we go forward and look ahead towards, not only this weekend, but as we get towards conference play.
All right, so changing the schedule this weekend, and you're playing at home now against the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. They'll come down for 2 games on Saturday. We're starting at 1 o'clock. And so let's talk about UAPB as an opponent and what you expect to see out of your team this weekend.
This is a great challenge for us, and we were originally scheduled to go to Alcorn State this weekend. Situations with coaching changes and whatnot, and so that tournament was postponed. But obviously excited about the opportunity to get to play at home. Playing UAPB, it's they're a Division I school, so it's a great challenge for us getting to play against a Division I school and kind of see where we stack up. I feel like this team is one that can be competitive, and we're going to go out there and try to win 2 ball games and see how we can do. And I'm excited. I'm excited to get on the home field. I'm excited to see what kind of turnout we have, and hopefully, we get folks out to support us. And really looking forward to getting back out on the field.
This will be your first home game of the regular season for this year. So talk about what impact the home crowd can have on your team.
Well, it's huge. Last year we played 24 out of our first 28 games were on the road, and so getting to play a home game early. And really getting to, you get to sleep in your own bed. There's just so many things, so many bonuses that go with it. And then like I said, getting the opportunity to get out there on the field with, more family watching, and student body and everybody else. And it is definitely in softball and baseball, just like, basketball and even football. I mean, having the home field advantage is something that is pretty important, being able to walk out on the field and see, the stands full and a bunch of folks watching the game. It's very motivating. And so, especially for a young team like ours, who has worked really hard to try to change the culture of softball here at SAU, I think it's an important first step for us.
All right, Coach. Well, we wish you the best of luck this weekend, and I will talk to you again next week.
All right. Thank you.